What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Robert Courtney. I was trying to start me a new channel, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the channels that I wanted because you got a lot of people out there with similar names as to a channel that you're trying to start your own channel, and you come up with a name, somebody else got a name likeness of yours or something, so you just have to come up with another name. But I will be bringing a spiritual uplifting channel real soon. Be on the lookout for that and give y'all my perspective on the truth on spirituality, what the word got to say, let you know how the Lord and the Spirit is moving me in that direction. But this channel right here is just my own personal channel. I changed it, took my artist New Money off and started him on another channel. I want to talk about boxing though. It's weird to me how the boxing world, how it's shaping out. The boxing world is really kind of, it's nowhere near like it used to be back in the days, of course. The real fighters fought real fighters. It was some duckery here and there. There were other fighters, ducking fighters here and there. You know what I'm saying? It was hard to do in the heavyweight because in the heavyweight division back in the days, you had big cats like going all the way back from Sonny Liston. You know what I'm saying? And Cassius Clay came on the scene and challenged them. But Sonny Liston took that challenge because he felt that he was just a young buck, wet behind the ears, and he found out that wasn't the truth because he got smoked by Cassius Clay, who later became Muhammad Ali. And on this rematch, Sonny Liston he didn't want no smoke because he got hit that phantom punch, and that man stayed on the ground and just rolled around like like telling the referee, when you hurry up, and get the 10, motherfucker. I ain't getting up off this canvas. You know what I'm saying? That shit was hilarious. If you ever go back and watch the fight, I know I wasn't old enough then, but I watched the old tapes, and it was just hilarious watching that. Also, when Muhammad Ali was the man, they couldn't find nobody to beat this man. They tried their best. They tried to find any and everybody to beat him. Muhammad Ali said, "Don't put no white man there with me. I'm gonna fuck him up." And he was true to his word. I mean, Muhammad was so good, he predicted the round, he knocked motherfuckers out. And he did that. So, also, they tried to sabotage Muhammad Ali, They took the man and tried to make him go fight in the army and shit, Tried to make him go fight in the army. They took stripped him of his titles, held him in jail for 3 years because Muhammad Ali refused to participate in the war he felt it didn't have virtually to do with black Americans. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the war was about, be it that it's drugs, money, or whatever, some old dumbass told me it was about oil, and we know that's a damn lie. Because why come Vietnam and got an oil refinery over there today? See, people will tell you anything to try to throw you off. But that war, I truly believe, what others have stated to me, it was about money and drugs. Okay? Now, Muhammad Ali gets out of jail. As rusty as he is, and skills have diminished a little bit because he ain't where he used to be before he went in there. They had him locked up for 3 years. He wasn't able to practice, keep us sharp with his tools. And you know what that's going to do to anybody, that if you take everything away from him and not allow him to participate in the things that he loves to do, then he's going to lose his capabilities to perform at his peak and ultimate best because he's not sharp. You're just like a football player. You take him off the field for 3 years and he ain't touch the football in 3 years, that running back get out there or that defensive back get out there, when he really ready to make a tackle, it's gonna feel totally different to him because he ain't built like he ain't used to taking them hits no more. The running back ain't used to running through them holes like he used to with the explosion. So he's gonna lose something. Gonna lose something. Okay? Now, that being said, he still came back. He fought Joe Frazier. They found somebody, that was bad, and they found George Foreman. George Foreman came up through the ranks. You know what I'm saying? Joe Frazier was the only one to get Muhammad Ali. And he beat Muhammad Ali pretty bad when he finally fought Muhammad Ali. But they had 3 atrocious fights, and Muhammad came out victorious on 2 of them, And he stopped Frazier in the Thrilla Manila. And God bless both the men's souls, but Joe Frazier, ended up having head injuries in his latter career, probably from that fight. And Muhammad Ali ended up having Parkinson's disease, getting hit in the head so much, Just giving you a little history background on some of these fights. Now, let's just look at it what it is about all of this. After Muhammad Ali, you had Larry Holmes. Muhammad Ali shouldn't even have been in the damn ring with Larry Holmes. Okay? But he fought Larry Holmes because Don King allegedly, robbed Muhammad Ali of a lot of money. And he needed the money. And Larry Holmes used to be Muhammad Ali's sparring partner. So Larry Holmes was very familiar with Muhammad Ali. Larry Holmes didn't want to fight Muhammad Ali. And he wanted to tell the champ to go down, but the champ wouldn't do it. He took a brutal beat that whole fight. Unnecessary punishment. He hit in the head. I don't know what moral victory that was for Muhammad Ali, but if you ask me, he just took years off his own life, sitting there getting beat upside the head and the body by Muhammad Ali. But, I guess he wanted to put that on Larry's conscience, because I truly believe that it did affect Larry Holmes in some way, shape, or fashion, going on forward in his career. I think that to this day, that stays on Larry's mind, how he had to beat the champ up like that, and he didn't want that to happen to the champ. But every dog has his day, and true to the word, there was a young man coming up in the ranks by the name of Mike Tyson years later. You know what I'm saying? And while Larry Holmes reigned at the top, the other heavyweights came in, like Trevor Berbick and, the Witherspoons of the world and things that Tim Witherspoons, all these guys, they came up in the ranks of boxing. After that, the excitement wasn't there. Michael Spinks, he came up. He eventually became a champion, the son of Leon Spinks. But he was never really the caliber champion of Larry Holmes or Muhammad Ali or for Joe Frazier. He wasn't a dominant champ like that to me. Now, Mike Tyson came up real strong, trained by Cus D'Amato. He was a force to be reckoned with. He was like Joe Frazier on times 10, because of his head movement and his body movement and how he ducked. And he was a short stature fighter, but he had a hook that was way stronger than Joe Frazier. His punches was really strong than Joe Frazier. Mike had power in both hands. You know, the motherfuckers didn't want to see Mike. And once Mike got to an elite level, a lot of people want to see Mike. Because Mike was something special. I really would have liked to have seen Mike lived up to his potential to do his whole career. But Mike became the first Negro in the boxing history, you know, to earn 30-something million a fight. Because he was that special. Everybody loved Mike. Because Mike was the underdog. You know what I'm saying? But as we go on through the years, how Mike clobbered, destroyed folks. First, the world loved him. After a while, they hated Mike. Just like they did Muhammad Ali. Just like they did, you know, they loved Cassius Clay. But when Muhammad said he was Muhammad, they can't say he's Muhammad Ali, they hated him then. They loved Larry Holmes. But even Larry Holmes got treated a certain way towards the latter end of his career with HBO. And I begin to see a pattern how they do certain fighters. You know what I'm saying? Who ain't doing what they want them to do, you know, doing a particular whatever, you know. I'm not going to sit up and speculate on it, but if they not a yes sir man, you know what I'm saying, whatever, they get done a typical way. And a lot of these fighters, like today, are being put on this protection plan, you know. Like, they don't want to see a Larry Holmes versus Jerry Cooney no more. Because remember, that was the first fight hype. Jerry Cooney, they thought was going to beat Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes beat the piss out of Jerry Cooney. I mean, beat the piss out of him. Same way with Muhammad Ali did with Rex. You know, this dude, they pumped up to beat some shit. It really wasn't shit. And he shot Muhammad because Muhammad wasn't really ready for him. But he made Muhammad get serious in that fight because Muhammad was just playing with him. He didn't take him seriously, but okay, as that fight went on, Muhammad went on here and started dropping them bowls on him. Fucked him up. You know, he took a beat in that fight. And as you go on throughout our time in history in this boxing shit, they've always been looking for that one great white hope guy that could be called, you know, America's champion in the boxing thing, you know. They really wanted Tommy Morrison when he came on the scene. You know, he was in the Rocky movie. He became a champ. But when he fought a real nigga, like Ray Mercer, Ray Mercer beat that boy so bad, beat his ass, fucked him up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he couldn't take that shit. Oh no, they ain't like that. Ray Mercer beating that nigga, beating that boy ass. Man, look, he said, look, it ain't happening. You know, he put Tommy Morrison up against who? Did Lennox Lewis fight him? I believe he did. I believe he did. I want to say he did. I can't remember, man, but I know they tried to make him the superstar of boxing, and he was getting knocked out when they came to elite competition. He was getting fucked up when it came to elite competition. He had the look, you know, the physique, everything, the muscles, but when it came to elite competition, hey, brothers put that ass down. Put him down. Then America lost all hope, got mad at him, threw him away. Of course, they gave him a lot though. He was in the Rocky movies. You know, they was trying to make him like Rocky, and you know, they just built him up, as they always do. They try to find the next white hope. Okay? And as you go on and search this boxing history, okay, every time some white guy that does good against a brother that they thought would do good, I could bring up the Ghost and Jermaine Taylor. Now, Jermaine Taylor whooped on B-Hop. Okay? Those are some close fights, but he gave B-Hop all he can handle. And they awarded him victory. Now, the Ghost gets in there with Jermaine Taylor, and Jermaine Taylor, I don't know what happened to him, but he started getting this history, or he started getting this history of running out of stamina or something, you know. He couldn't pace himself. When you put a lot of pressure on him, he ran out of stamina. I don't know why, but I guess during the B-Hop fights, it was more of a pace, a steadier pace. But somebody figured out when you put pressure on Jermaine Taylor, he runs out of stamina. And then the Ghost is the one that cracked that. He took advantage of that. His camp seen something in Jermaine Taylor, and they exposed it. They picked him. They got him, and the Ghost became the great white hope for a while, for a little minute, because he beat the dangerous and the monster Jermaine Taylor. He beat him. Said he beat that nigga down. You know, they loved that fight. Man, I mean, them fights. That fight was a highly watched fight, because, you know, like I said, Latin America, they just love to see somebody who's supposed to be a tough dude in the elite side of boxing that's black getting their ass beat by a white guy. You know, they cherish this moment. They cherish these moments, you know, because they come so few and far in between. You know, they cherish these little bitty little morsels that come around. They ate on that for a long time. They started really building this guy up. You know what I'm saying? The Ghost was his name. Damn, I can't think of his name. The Ghost. Started building him up. They built him up so they figured, you know, hey, he can fuck. He'll really, you know, well, y'all think he beat Jermaine? Well, wait till you see what we do to B-Hop. That's where he made a mistake. Now he done fucked up because see, you beat Jermaine, but now you want to try to fuck with the professor. Even though Jermaine got a couple of, you know, got one charity victory and got a victory over B-Hop, he thought he could do it. You should have seen how America was then after that fight, because that proved to be a fucked up move by the Ghost, going to fight Bernard Hopkins. Because Bernard Hopkins took that boy to school. When I say to school, I mean to school. But the Ghost couldn't do shit with Bernard Hopkins. It wasn't even a competitive fight, because Jermaine Taylor and him was a competitive fight. But the Ghost and B-Hop, oh no, it wasn't no competitive fight at all. B-Hop beat his ass every which way. Beat his ass. And they was talking all that shit. And they fucked around and had to eat crow, because the professor took him to school. Whooped that ass. You might have beat the young bull, because the bull ain't got no motherfucking experience. He wasn't a professor. And sorry to say, ever since he lost every fight from Ghost, he wasn't never really the same. Jermaine Taylor, that is. But B-Hop put that whooping on his ass and brought him to reality, and therefore quieted the spook down, the spooky Ghost, quieted him down. And they no longer started talking about him like that in that fashion no more, like he was one of the greatest ever. No, they said he was an older brother. He felt that was washed up because of the Ghost youth and his stringent workout and his power and his strong and durability. His talents would be able to outduel, outbeat, outslug, and outbox the great Bernard Hopkins. But it wasn't to be so. Because there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to this shit. Now, moving on from that, because B-Hop, went to go ahead on the fight. I know I'm jumping everywhere around from heavyweight. I done went to middleweight and light heavyweight, with B-Hop and the Ghost. But my whole point of this conversation, I'm just telling you how America is when it comes to these fighters out here. I'm making a point what I'm saying. Is I'm telling you about, how fucked up it is, the boxing game. Now that you have that situation dealt with, B-Hop and the Ghost, they tried their best. They went over to Europe, okay, trying to find another white hope, trying to find somebody they can say, hey, this is our Superman. This is our guy. This guy will destroy any nigger that gets in the ring with him. And we put our moms on that. We put our mothers on that one. Because that's what they do. Instead of boxers being great and just fighting great fighters, I've learned that it's always been a racial thing when it comes to boxing and any other sports that we are involved in. It's always some type of racial undertone about it. Like when it comes to Tiger Woods and golf, but I don't even want to get into Tiger Woods. He was one of the greatest, of course, but he was a brother that was truly lost and don't know himself. It ain't my problem. I just admire the man's talent, what he was able to do. Even though he don't call himself black, he's black. Everybody else know it is. So you can't escape that, dog. You can be anything you want to be, but that. But that you can get away from. So call yourself Black and Asian if you want to. I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say they went through Europe to find more white fighters they could bring over here. They wanted to try to have a guy. They want a real character instead of the fictional character in Rocky, Drago. They wanted a real one. And they went and found Gennady Golovkin. Brought him on the scene. Brought him on. He's supposed to be the baddest motherfucker on the planet. He fucking everybody up. He knocking everybody out. 30-0, 30 knockouts. He's fighting all these brothers, and I saw those fights and I seen how the people he handpicked to fight were no competition for Gennady Golovkin. But they were black, so they loved it. They really loved it. You should have heard how they talked. Oh my goodness. This is what I understand about, I understand these boxing fans are white Americans. They crack me up because they see this white man beating on a brother and they want to anoint him the greatest ever. He's the greatest to ever do it. I'm like, oh my God, He's like, his power in both hands. He knocks everybody out. He's 30-0 with 30 knockouts. They did that. Now, no sooner Andre Ward said, okay, put him in there with me. Motherfucker said, no, they don't want no smoke with Andre Ward. No, we don't want to fight him. We don't want to fight Andre Ward. We don't want to fight him. HBO said, no, Andre, come on, leave our guy alone. Come on now. We don't want you to do that. We're trying to build something here with him. So they pay Andre Ward to not fight him, and then tell Andre Ward to move up and they pay him more to fight another guy they brought in specifically for Andre Ward. Called him the Crusher, Kovalev, the light heavyweight. Okay? You go up, Andre, and fight him. You know? They believe that Kovalev, the Crusher, could beat Andre Ward. Damn, I gotta go take care of this business. I'll get back to y'all later. Damn. Anyway, like what I'm saying, smash the like button. Okay? I'll let you in a minute and subscribe.